How about now? Yeah, I see the problem. Thank you for pointing it out. Oh, so much for that entire intro. That's what happens sometimes. The OBS decided that it didn't really register my actual microphone. So let's just go over that really quickly again. We are doing a challenge mode stream. We are going to be completing both Aetherblade Hideout and Xunlai Jade Junkyard. And we won't finish the stream before we do both. And if I have to cancel the stream for any reason anyways, I am going to be donating 250 globs of ectoplasm to some sort of charitable event. That could be, for example, the Tyrian Pride Parade or stuff like that. So we are going to be looking for a group. We are going to be looking for Aetherblade Hideout Challenge Mode first. 1 heal, 1 alec, 1 quick. And we want people to either have some kill proof already or be willing to watch the video that I'm going to be putting in the chat description in a second here. And we're going to inform people that we are Chivalry. That we are chill streaming this over on Mook Chivalry because it just seems right to let people know they're being recorded before you record them. So we're going to advertise this group. And I'm going to really quickly pop over onto YouTube to find the thing. Aetherblade Hideout, here we go. And we are going to say edit squad message. We're going to say edit. Wow, that weird. Okay, edit squad message. This video. Search. Mucklock. Get to the point. And this is AHCM. On YouTube. I like Mucklock's get to the point videos because they're only like 3 minutes long. This one is 4 minutes long. And it gives you the base necessities that you need to understand what's going on. So anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to be finding a group for this. And we are also going to be... The stake is right here. If we don't succeed today, if I have to close the stream for whatever reason, I have made a little bank vault thing down here where I am going to... I've already spilled a little over into it. I shouldn't do that. Let's see. You can be here instead of these keys. I'll grab these into my inventory. Okay. So I've created a little bank vault tab for whatever stuff we're going to donate. So right now there was a viewer that donated a couple of these sigils last week. And I put them in here because I figured we can just... give those on, pass those on to the next people. And last week I bought all of the Maguma skins, and I apparently accidentally put more on than I actually intended, so I have a couple to spare there. We are going to be adding the globs of ectoplasm in here if we don't complete all of the things before the stream ends. Oop. Let's get you back over here, where I want you to be. Excellent. Now for the very, very classic wait while someone didn't want their healing sigils. I get why they didn't want those healing sigils though. I mean, healing, right? I also don't hear the game for some reason. That might simply just be me that has done something to the option. Yeah, it is. There we go. Hereabouts, I think. If it's too loud or too the opposite, too quiet, please don't spill. Yeah, I know you're a healer at heart. And you would like nothing more than to see people healing. But look at it this way. There's fewer people to compete with your healing role. So. Do. Wee. I am excited though, because it will only be... I think the game would be much better if we went into every piece of content with 10 healers. Yeah, definitely. Everything should be a heal check. No DPS checks. Just can the healers keep up with damage mechanics. That'd be a better game. But yeah, I'm excited because we're going to see that I think it's tomorrow, right, that they will be announcing the new expansion. And according to the sources, that will be at 6 p.m. my local time. So, which is UTC +2, so 4 p.m. at UTC. And I am ready to be proven right, of course, because I, of course, think that the next expansion will take place over here in Deslana. And that we are going to be moving up through all of this and in here somewhere, which is very exciting. Can't wait to get a look at the new elite specs. That too. Exciting to see what they are actually going to be. And not just have all of the streamers online and YouTubers online going, ah, I know exactly what this is. It is exciting because a lot of them could be specs from Guild Wars 1, but they could also not be. So it's interesting to see what they're going to end up. Was 10 healers a thing, boring guy? When? What piece of content? What piece of content required 10 healers? That sounds horrible in the most amazing way.
Be loyal to your crew.
Kleenex did a 10-man heal Tempest Veil Guardian. It's 50 minutes to kill. Oh. I mean, if all of your healers are chronomancers, right? You can just... There are multiple places where you can just block the insta-kill mechanics. There was also that one guy, I always forget his name. I haven't watched a lot of his content myself. Lord something that did Cosmic Observatory Challenge mode solo in 25 minutes on a Mesmer, because apparently the kill everything can be just blurred through. So the timer is only a timer if you're a scrub that don't play Mesmer. For some reason. Do. Alright, while we're stuck here anyways, we might as well get the weekly stuff done. Grab the antique summoning stones from Levias. And we have many broken classes on certain encounters. Yeah, it's true. I'm assuming that ASS, that it's not, it doesn't actually say ass, but it is antique summoning stones, of course. The things I was just buying. Yes. It is important that you have to purchase your own ass. You only have a chance to purchase 5 asses a week, so, you know, better get on with it. There are a couple of other things that I would do while waiting for this if I wasn't worried that random meta event completion people would be joining the group. Like, I could be going to like Drizzlewood Coast to actually grab the daily exchange vendor over there and own a Vine Drummer and stuff like that. Yeah, buying ass from other players is expensive. It's true. It's true. People really put a high price on their ass. What can you do about it, right? I mean, that's just, honestly, that's just basic economics. Supply and demand. There are a lot more demand for ass than there are asses going around. It's true. It is good. The price can be grounded by making sure that an NPC gives a base level of ass to people every week. It's a good thing I'm not monetized on YouTube, because I'm sure that the YouTube VOD of this video would already be demonetized. Did I do this one earlier? I mean, there's nothing really interesting here. I've kind of stopped doing these weekly. It was nice to get rid of some of the stuff that was overflowing in my things, but I think most of these currencies can actually be used. Well, better is a big claim, but be used more profitably than using them to purchase these astral fluctuating mass. Maybe with the exception of auric dust. Who cares about auric dust? I'll just grab whatever I have of that. Yeah, you're right, boring guy. Ironically, you're right, boring guy. YouTube doesn't have humor. The Warclaw isn't faster than the Raptor. It might be on par with the Jackal, but like if you want pure speed, you go Roller Beetle, right? But like the Warclaw is, the Warclaw has its uses in many Janthia maps. There are these updraft winds that when you jump into them with your Warclaw, it's getting pushed up, and the Raptor doesn't get pushed up. So the Warclaw is made, or rather the new maps are made to fit Warclaw movement. So in some of the Janthia maps, and especially in the Janthia Convergence, you want to use the Warclaw rather than the Raptor. But I think in Pure, if you stand them beside each other, the Raptor will still move faster. Did I do rares as well? I didn't. By the way, you should really check out the Maguma skins.
Seize the moment.
They are really nice. Like, look at this.
It's
This
nice
is
to
awesome.
see.
And the same with the mace. Of course, I think the torch is one of those that I really liked. Look at this. Awesome. Squad. Yeah, welcome. A heal, boon heal, and then depending on the DPS we get, go the other boon. Do. And it's time for the there we go. For the first time this stream that the black box gets introduced to avoid doxing is a big word again, but showing off my friend list. Again, just because people are friends with me in an online MMO doesn't mean they consent to being streamed.
Never leave a wrong to ripen into evil.
DPS. Beetle for role-playing F1? Yeah, definitely. Chrono kinda cheats. Chronomancer is really a cheating class. They are like, yeah, I can do boon heal, I can do boon DPS, and I can do either of the two important boons. I can really do anything I set my mind to. Woohoo! I'm a mesmer. The Maguma dagger is super nice. Yeah, it really is. Honestly, all of these, great. So I put up buy orders for all of them. I decided that that was a set that I just wanted to grab, and since it's a set that is currently being dropped from the lock boxes, 2 seconds, there we go. That is currently being dropped from the lock boxes. Here we go. Then I figure that it's as cheap as it's going to get right now, and it's only going to get more expensive at some point. So might as well grab it now. I see it like they were pioneers of the speed buffs, so now everyone can do one of them. They get to do both as a legacy thing. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. I guess when a class is that OP, everyone else is going to want to replicate them. Yeah. And I would say, imagine a world where you needed mesmers in every group, but like if you look at people's compositions, they're still like 6 mesmers, because we want all of the portals. So we need 6 mesmers to clear, was it Temple of Phoebe Legendary Challenge mode, where the first squad to clear was basically exclusively mesmers. It's just one of those things, right? The mesmers are... they're the only way to go, so to speak. And I think that's one of those things where if you want to make something special and unique, you do risk getting it there. So a Mesmer build in Guild Wars will always... because Mesmer is the special boy race of the Guild Wars stuff. It is still exclusively Mesmers if you do that unit strat. I see. Strictly speaking, they didn't need that many portals. It was mostly that Virtuoso range DPS was just more consistent. Yeah. Crit Vert. The only spec that matters. And of course making sure... sorry. Of course making sure to make small chat with the squad is one of those things that I see as the primary commander role. Because honestly, most people joining a squad will know just, not necessarily exactly what to do, but they will mostly know what to do when it comes to the strike itself. So your most important role as a commander is going to be the welcoming host of the group, making sure that everyone feels like there's a positive, cheerful atmosphere. I think that's just one of those things that people, when they get stressed, they are going to feel worse. So, we have Andor back. Nice. Andor was one of the people joining for Kaineng Overlook CM last week. So I am hyped to see that guy back again. Back. If you could Q DPS, that'd be the bomb. Hello, Mert. Welcome to the stream. Let's just really quickly go over for new people watching. We are going to today be doing the... Whoop, let me just get that over on the right screen too. Whoop, whoop. 11. There we go. So, we're going to be going through the Aetherblade Hideout and Xunlai Junkyard challenge mode, and I am not allowed to stop the stream before I've done both of them. It only counts as me doing it if I'm actually alive when the boss reaches 50% HP. Don't want me to just get carried. And if I can't do it, if I feel like I need to stop the stream before finishing it, I will have to put 250 globes of ectoplasm in a little donation. Oop. It's not the one, this is the one. There we go. And of course we have to we just got our quick DPS. So we are now going to be editing the group description and asking for just DPS. There we go. Welcome both. Yes, I will join and drop lightning and speed mechanic right on top of Mook. Make sure he dies before 50 Omega griefing time. Yeah, last week I was going to give away, and I did give away I dropped an infusion from the what's that called? The Icebrute Saga, Bristlewood Coast. I got the Heart of Khan-Er infusion, and I decided that to put that on the light. Let me just speak right. I decided to put that on the line last week. So if I didn't do Kaineng Overlook and these two that we're doing today, I would give that away to a random viewer, which I took 10 hours doing Kaineng Overlook. We did get through it, but I ended up being like, yeah, I'm too tired to do the other two, so I gave that away to a random viewer. And I realized, I mean, I didn't realize it because of the people joining the actual thing. People were great. People were awesome. But I realized that I don't want an antagonistic back and forth against my viewers. I don't want them to feel like they win if I lose. So instead, but I still wanted something that actually made it... Oh, hold on here. Welcome. There we go. But I still wanted something that made it... feel like there were stakes. Like, if I can't do it, then I give away something. Then I do something. So I decided that what I do instead in the future is that I have bought myself a new bank box down here in the bottom, where I will be adding stuff regularly as I lose these challenge streams, and then I will give them away like that. So whenever I need to find the right like charity event of some sort where I can donate them to, but stuff like the Tyrian Pride Parade, they have a lot of what are those called? It's called premia in Danish. It's called rewards, unlocks, things that you can get you get tickets for them, and you can get them if you donate to the stream. And prizes, that's the word I'm looking for, prizes. And then, you know, they have a charity thing going on and they donate whatever they get to charity. I'd like to donate whatever stuff here to stuff like that. Not necessarily the Tyrian Pride Parade, but stuff like that. Let's see here. Bloop. 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 Get it there. There we go. Yeah, welcome. Oh. If anyone is still watching video, please just make sure to do it. What's that called? Please just make sure to do it in the... Please, before you respond to ready check. We'll wait. And also, remember to be patient with each other. We expect people to understand game basics, but since some people might not have the KP, we will probably wipe a couple of times before getting it. We'll review what went wrong between wipes to make sure those mechanics are highlighted. Woo! Let's get going. Bringing wipe resistance. Good. That's what we need. We need people with wipe resistance. Excellent. Also, I'm the kind of soggy commander that never got my cooking to 500, so, you know, eat your own food. Get your own enhancements. Excellent. Just making sure that it is actually Renner that's... Yep. There we go. Okay. I'm a little terrified. Again, as the stream title says, this is my first time doing these runs. I have been studying the guides beforehand, but... oh, right, I want to grab a little bit more CC break, because one of the big things is the green circle, and that we want to make sure to break the CC Spectre each time, so that it can only generate one green circle at a time, because of the infinite debuff. Yeah. So, yes. We're just going to vibe base that that green circle and hope that people get in it at the right times. If you're new to this
vigor, recover,
challenge mode, probably try to do it earlier, because people who are more experienced will be better at getting out of the circle and then making sure to get in it later. So, if in doubt, get in earlier, but again, be very aware that there are, of course, yeah, I'm going to be talking a little bit less now. As the challenge mode progresses, I'll definitely talk about the mechanics. But expect me to be a little less chatty while we are actually doing the challenge mode part itself.
The most fascinating people.
This is the first time that mechanic is going to come up. And 3 people got in it. That worked out. Okay, that was the warm-up. Ready for the actual challenge here.
I am dead.
Sharp blades, sharp minds. Come and get me. Rocket punch. Blade race.
Small ones down here first. I believe that there was another one that went off over there. It reads. So I will have to be in the last group. Which means I'll have to focus less on getting the smaller phantoms down and more on noticing where the green is and being super aware to get into it. And I even told new players that they should be the ones getting that thing first, but you know, I'm not a new player, just a scrub. And this is my first time doing this. So definitely a new player. Okay, exciting stuff. We are going to be clearly taking down this bomb. And then the 2 bomb people should go to the bomb locations there. And we should stay here, and then that should clear it. Woo! Very nice. I'm so scared every time one passes by. Yes. That's this one, right? Damn it. I forgot how to put a marker. It should be Alt and F something. It's because it's just Alt 1 and not Alt F1. I should just stop being a scrub and actually remember how to do my markers. the one where I have to make sure to be in the green wherever it spawns. So I'm just kind of looking around for it. Ah! It found me! Woo! That's nice. But unfortunately we weren't all people in it and I was downed already. That was my bad. I was too focused on green and got hit by mechanics before it spawned. Yeah, everyone else did really great. I was the one that fucked that one up. Messed that one up. Language for the internet. Yes. Okay.
That's it. Strong.
Honestly, I'm really happy about how well that went for a first try. Which means this try is going to be terrible, of course. Let's not tempt the karma gods. We're probably going to die before we even get to Scarlet. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. I think we're good. Making sure to appease the karma gods. I was a little bit more worried back when in the video, and I believe the video was from when the Fractals came out, so I believe there's also some power creep going on. But in the video, they were very specific about how bad it would be if the green circle got to get placed 2 times during a run. And of course, that would be incredibly bad, but I haven't seen any evidence that that's likely to happen, which is nice. It also seems like this group has a great amount of crowd control, which means I could probably be doing without actually bringing this extra crowd control ability and instead bringing my convergence ability for more damage. So now I have to just not stand in any more green circles. I can do that. I have a hard time knowing when they're there. Which means I guess it was a good point of me to make sure that people who were newer to it took an earlier version. Because as a newer person, I clearly needed to do that. I'm not one of the people who are gone. Oh, people ended up taking over that one. Stand over here. Are we going to have to stand over here though? I feel like this is a dangerous spot to be in. But it worked out. Good, 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 good. It's a good thing boring guy brought wipe resistance because I think that just saved our lives. Our lives there.
To be fun.
And I need to just not stand in green here. So. Okay, we weren't 3 people in green. Remember to check if you have green on you or not. We need to be at least 3 people in the green at that last one. Yips. Yeah. If someone sees that the green might not get filled last time, just jump into it. Is better than full wipe. We're nailing the rest. Oh, and not bomb on marker. Yeah, what Rena said. Excellent. I mean, I believe we are progressing, and honestly, the only thing that's holding us back is like the last of the difficult mechanics. I think this one, again, not to tempt fate and karma and all that, but I think this one is definitely easier than Kaineng Overlook challenge mode. Whew, did that take a long time to do. I also think that it was a mistake in the Kaineng Overlook one to look for some kill proof, but not a specific large amount of kill proof, and not have an alternative, because people came into that with the assumption, or the what do we call it? The people came into that with the belief that they needed to actually just do it instantly, and that we would never wipe. But of course that wasn't the reality of a squad that just requires a little kill proof. So that means that people were only there for 1 or 2 wipes, and then they moved on really fast. Yeah, I was just about to jump into that one, but I didn't at the last second. So, that's good. I nearly messed this try up.
I need more. Please.
Green circle is pretty hard. To be fair, it is pretty hard to, in the moment, be very, very close to doing it or not doing it. And I think the randomness is what makes it hard, right? Because if you knew who was going to get the green circle on you, or could bait whoever is going to be the one to get the green circle on you, then you would be able to simply assign people. You 3 are going to go for the first green circle, you 3 for the next, and you 3 for the final one. And if you could do that before you actually started the encounter, then that would be easy, right? I think I just messed that one up. I think we ended up being 4 people inside of that.
Sharp blades.
Yeah. Again, if you could just assign these roles from the beginning, this would be a much easier challenge mode. But of course, it almost wouldn't be a challenge mode. Because that seems to be the two difficult mechanics in here. It's that you have to have the exact amount of people in the green circle, and it's that you have to get the bombs spread out in the right way. Basically. I'm not one of the people with bombs, so I'm just supposed to kill this bomb. We're supposed to just stand on top of this. Wait, did they? Oh my. Someone left their bomb on the bomb spot again. Yeah, that's really bad, but... At least we have some people who know what they're doing enough to notice that and to... Yeah. But there is a long time, like, it is true that someone just said don't panic, and you do have rather a generous amount of time to actually get all of that set up, which I was a little worried for as well when I watched the guide videos to this. They did make it look like it was something that happened rather fast, but it is something that has a little bit of gift to it. You have a lot of time to... You can just move out, find out that you're in the wrong of the two spots, and then still move back in and be fine. Go out to one spot, figure that it's the wrong spot for you, move over to the other spot. Finding where the green is going to spawn. Oh, I can't do it. That's fine.
Aw, I broke my toe.
Phew. As that one Pokemon streamer says, pants stay brown, because we never white.
We should finish this now.
You have to move to the bomb thing there. Yes, perfect. Excellent. We got it right. Every time that passes through me, I go like, ah, that has to be the last one. It passed us by. Maybe I should dodge roll after it. But of course, I should definitely not dodge roll after it.
That feels good. I chose you.
Aw, poor Andor getting absolutely blasted by the mechanic. That feels like just rubbing salt in the wound after he heroically sacrificed himself for the bomb mechanic. I'm assuming that's what happened. I didn't actually see him go down. That's basically the only mechanic that could have wiped him.
Running out of endurance.
Nice. Easy. And then something about everyone GGing to get extra... I don't remember that one.
You can never have too much treasure.
I'm gonna do XJJ next. If anyone wants to stay, they're welcome. CM, of course. Yeah, that was definitely no Kaineng Overlook. There we go. Do. Let's see. Oh, I didn't actually realize that my Trin would drop an ass. We got an ass. Very nice. Okay, so. Hello, Pepe. It's going well. We've only been streaming for 48 minutes and we just did one of the 2 ones we set us for today. So, way better than last week, where, if you remember, it took a little longer than that. Specifically 11 or 12 times as long. Oh, yeah. All according to plan. Yeah. Okay, it's time to set up the group for the next one. We are going to be going up here, and we're going to go sound off if you're healer or boon giver in S3. Don't recall what we have left. Yeah, a little bit longer, right? just a tiny bit. And thank you, Pepe. I'm sure it'll be very difficult and will take a long time and, you know, knock under the table and all of that to make sure that we don't stop ourselves. Sure. We can try KO after. It took 10 hours last week, but why not? This time will be different.
Come seeking knowledge.
Okay, so strike
Excelsior.
missions experienced. We are looking for 1 A heal. And this is no longer H. This is now XJJ CM. There we go. And while we wait for that, let's just click over to our consequences sheet and go make a very big... Oh, why is that not working? Okay, there we go. And then take a very big strike through of this. I think that's Control Shift S, Control S, Shift S. Ah! All this. I don't remember how to strike through. Oh well. Satisfied. This is done. We can move on to Xunlai Jade Junkyard. Oh, and we already have joined us. Hey, welcome. Is either T-Soon or Una okay with DPSing instead? T-Soon called first, but maybe is flexible. Cool. Una a heal then. And Una ended up being a little bit of this one. And we grab that and we put that there. Excellent. So the next one is going to be Xunlai Jade Junkyard. Do. Yep. Probable odds. No, wait. Yes. Probable odds do go DPS. There we go. That is excellent. And challenge mode is active. That's pretty good. Oh, this one specifically has minus 20% incoming condition duration. Yeah, that's probably really nice against Anka. Boop. I think I'll start with torch out. Whew. Anka doesn't really have a lot of new mechanics before the last phases. At the beginning it's very much just the mechanics from the first phase hit harder and become more important. But then of course there's the entire, like, you have to go into the crystals and see some things.
Armored up.
I'm not one of them for that. They should be moved all the way to the edge if they can, to give us more space to move with. And again, of course, my commentary is going to be a little bit less weird. Yeah, we already lost a couple. GG. We got a little too close to all the stuff at once. That's what happens sometimes.
Fixed, focused, concentration.
Yes. Excellent. Just ready, check, and go again. See, that happened the second I was confident. The second I was like, yeah, the first couple of things from this boss shouldn't be too difficult. Then at exactly that moment, Karma goes, oh, it wasn't too difficult, is it? Okay. I mean, I can fix that. No problem. Then make it difficult. Like, as long as it's only one person down, I'd like to make sure that I see a little bit more of the fight. So stay together through this.
Doesn't it?
Get out.
Storm these three. We should make sure to get those DPS, not DPS down. I don't really have any breakage bar stuff. It's kind of bad. Oh, and we should damage the enemy. That killed as much as possible.
Don't look away.
Definitely a lot more stuff on the ground than there was at the Aetherblade Hideout. So this is definitely more difficult than that.
Why are you fighting us?
To quickly get to her again, because she shoots a lot of those bolts while we should probably just get that side switching down. Space.
Sharpest. I chose you.
Don't look away.
Quaggins. That on this difficulty insta-gip. So you don't want to be exploded by that. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more to take care of on this one.
Feels good.
I think we have a little bit less break bar stuff than we did previously. All the good break bar people just went to the other ones, thank God. Thank God, people are just good. Never mind.
Don't look away.
Yeah, that was unlucky. We got Anka too far out in the corner. We got Anka too far out, and the Lich spawned on top of us. Yeah, that's just I mean, if we got Anka better placement, that would probably help it, but that would probably help it, but yeah. Other than that, I can't see a lot that we could do right there. That was a pretty rough one. Pretty rough one. Yeah. Oh, and our A heal wasn't on Alec, which of course will also make a difference. It happens. It's good to have a little bit of banter, keep the conversation light, make sure that people feel okay after wiping. Again, that's something I see as the commander's job, to help that conversation in that direction. Because I have a theory, and it's pretty well supported by science, that it is... right, I have to get out of this before it... Oh. It is well supported by science that people perform better when they don't feel stressed. Like, if they feel like any mistake they make might get them instantly kicked from the groove and it's the worst, and oh god. Damn. That's difficult. That's difficult. At one hand, wanting to not get hit by the Titan's reach, and then on the other, oh, I have to GG. And on the other, wanting to avoid those big ones. I think either of those kill you instantly. Whew. Okay, 1 DPS needed a break. It's fine, we can get a new one pretty quickly, probably. Oh. Let's see, here we go. DPSs aren't usually the ones that take the longest to get. 1 DPS. There we go. Whew. They don't? Okay, so when faced with the choice between Titan's Reach and the big crates, the big insta-kill AoE, you should definitely just get hit by the worms. By Titan's Reach. Well, that is what happens sometimes. Whew. It's so hot. I prefer spring or fall. Anything that's less extreme temperatures than this one. Whew. Oh. Multiple of us are new as well. Mistakes are okay. We'll learn. And we'll get it. Yeah. There's exactly what I was talking about. The fact that someone joined and was like, here's my kill-proof site link, but there's something wrong with the API. It hasn't updated, so I don't have the kill-proof yet. And I was like, I believe you, it's fine. And they were like, ooh, now I have pressure for my chest. And I was like, it's fine. No, we don't want pressure. Those pressure feelings for the chest, that's what we don't want. We want people to feel comfortable, to feel like it's going to be all right, that a mistake happens from time to time, basically. Oh, that's great. Cool. Oh no. Huh. I can't actually... One of the people were just like, my internet is a little wonky, so I might have to leave soon. But I wasn't actually able to whisper them back. The game was like, yeah, that person is not online. Which is interesting. They're probably playing on DNA or something.
Just let go.
People a little too quickly here. Ah, we only lost one. Okay, good. I'm comfortable with one.
I wouldn't blink.
As long as the guy with the lich knows what they're doing, that should be fine. Guy with lich. Guy with lich. Guy with lich did not know what they were doing, but luckily the lich didn't kill anyone.
I'm neither here nor there.
Oop.
Recover.
Refreshing.
Get up.
That's good. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Let's GG and it's nice to be 9, 10 people coming into preferably 10, since it only gets harder. Whew. Yeah, this one is definitely giving people a lot more trouble. I am beginning to understand why people were a little worried. We had an extra lined up. But I think that was Chabora. I'll just look for an A heal. Do 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 do. The whisper was from Boring, who's hiding from their own guild where they're supposed to help with AHCM training. And you chose to hide from them by going into a squad doing basically AHCM training. I like how... Oh, right, what I'm trying to do. I was beginning to chat instead of actually doing the thing I was supposed to do. Here we go. So you're hiding from your response. That's like, oh, phew, I'm hiding from my partner. I just simply, I don't want to do the dishes. So that's why I went over here to this volunteer event where we are doing the dishes for people or something like that. It's like, yeah, I mean, you're technically getting away from your chores, but you're getting away from them by doing them. Fair. As one of those things where someone was looking for a fast kill and is now out, but that's why I try to make it very clear that this isn't a group that's full of people necessarily knowing the fight very well. Regular monkey is a DPS. Oh, Mitternacht. Very nice. People leave so fast. You on heal. Mittens. Ah. Perfectly fine. Boop. That is fine. We just still need an A heal, which we can grab. Of course, remove that up again. Strike missions. I am looking for one A heal. Boop. There we go. Let's do that. We just had the guy who was quick DPS going, I can flex my boon, which is nice. Then we can just look for any boon heal, if anyone has preferences. Ooh, big stretch. Ah, that feels good. It's one of those things that are important. When you're sitting still for a long time, make sure to stretch from time to time. Make sure to change positions around. Make sure to not just sit in one place. Make sure to hydrate. Everyone out there, make sure to hydrate.
Health, vigor,
especially when it's hot. Excellent. Anyways, I appreciate your company, boring guy. I appreciate that you would rather run challenge modes with me than with your guild. I won't tell them. Do. Waiting for a response. Waiting for a response. We're just figuring out. One of the others noticed that Alacrity was being given from group 2 by both our healer and one of the DPSs, so we're just making sure that that DPS switches to pure DPS before we continue. Let's Let's see if they're actually there, listening. Okay, we're clearly just trying to go here, which is a really bad idea. Ah, Wolf is his French speaker. That happens. Surprisingly, a lot of people are either German or French.
Don't look away.
Sharp blades.
Got grabbed by that.
Refreshing.
Okay. I'm up for going, but ninja pulling rarely makes a good pull.
Come here.
We lost the can we go guy. Probably. Okay. Should be fine with just finding another DPS real quick. Advertise. Oh, I'm not looking for a boon heal. I'm looking for one DPS. There we go. Whew. It's fine. We're fine. This is nothing compared to yesterday. Whew. I was delirious by the end of that. I had a complete breakdown about hour 8 and a half, something like that. Someone said something incredibly funny and I just lost it for 5 or 7 minutes. I don't even remember what the joke was, but it was clearly the best joke in the world. It was like that one British sketch where somebody writes a joke so good that it kills anyone who hears it. That's how good that joke was. Well, the bonus. Yeah, sorry for being a little mute. Just figuring out some group stuff in the whispers. I should probably yeah. Only Necros and Mesmers. Only classes allowed. Ever. I'm currently working on a what's that called? A core only fractal group. One of my friends is building core builds, which means no Alec and Quick at all. I'm a streamer. Heavy quotation marks. I do have a Discord, but it's not very active. Open Discord, open the Chivalrous Mooks Discord, invite people, link for it if you want. And of course, people watching, you can have a link to the Discord as well. Ba-doop-ba-doom. Bloop. I think someone just joined and left again. That's one of the behaviors I think is so weird. It's people joining and leaving within like a split second of joining. I'm like, why are they doing that? And the best explanation anyone has had is just people think they are probably just trolling. But I just don't know. It seems like such a weird troll thing to do. Especially because some people do it before the group fills. Like with a group that's 9 of 10, the group will delist when you join, and when you leave again, that's going to be annoying for them. But when you join and leave a group that's like 2 out of 9, then it doesn't do anything. You just kind of pop out and pop in again. Yeah, I don't know. It also means no Vipers, Harriers, or the other newer I'll put up a video on it once we've tried it out. Here, welcome. Nice, 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 nice. I mean, it's always a DPS loss, but not impossible to deal with in non-CM situations. Oh, that was a weird double click. There we go. Oh yeah, and also, you know, while watching this, and if you enjoy all this, you know, follow, subscribe, do all of those things. The algorithm loves it. I love you personally.
Servant of
You are the light of my life.
Walk this
And
land.
whatever else people say. I'm going back to focusing on the boss now.
My dust. Sicko. I am dead. That went better than I expected.
I wouldn't blink.
Refreshing.
Move through them as fast as possible. Oh, we already have 2 dead. Wait, GG and reset.
Why are you fighting it?
Think we need to try doing it 8-man from start. Do 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 do. And ready check. Yeah. Getting good is the only response to any of this, right? This is... I mean, this is basically Dark Souls. I can dodge roll, and if I can dodge roll, it's Dark Souls. That's the entire thing Dark Souls does, and nothing else.
Cooling down.
Armored up.
Just let go.
And the guy who has the thing on him knows what to do. It's always a great thing.
I am dead.
Whew.
I wouldn't blink.
You can't stop me.
Yeah, that's 2 people dead though. Gonna be hit. No, they got up again. That's nice. Good job. No, they both did. I'm impressed with that. I believe that they would go down for sure once they actually went, because yeah.
This power feels good.
Yep, that's all my CC. I have no more. Good thing that other people do.
Feel the burn.
I think that is very difficult. There is a lot of This battle is one big, there's so much stuff on the ground that you just have to move around and out of all the time. And yeah, it's pretty rough.
That feels good.
Get at least one of these sides and switches out of the way. Probably not very honest. Okay.
Don't look away.
Now that's a cop.
Get up.
Come here.
Ooh, she got 2 stacks of power of the void. That's kind of terrifying. I mean, technically that's just a healer check, so good luck, healers. The way to get the title in this one is to, well, it's also a DPS change, because I believe it also reduces the damage taken, probably. Is that correct?
Refreshing.
Yeah, just increase this one. Not reduce damage taken, just her defense gets higher.
Rebound!
I went down there.
That feels good.
I didn't dodge roll fast enough. Accidentally click jump instead. That was a quick reaction from my team though. Good. God.
I wouldn't blink.
Which way is the next one? It's over there.
No.
Whew. Game, this is the hard one. Go into a crystal.
Breathe.
Just let go.
Rebound!
Oh god.
I was in some deep trouble there.
They weren't kidding around when they went. Yeah, and there's never really a good time to find to get back into the crystals, so
This power
it's definitely true.
feels good.
I don't really have any CC. Nice. And it is allowed to destroy one crystal per phase, I believe. So that was good enough to get this phase. The big one that we saw there at the end. They are supposed to kill one crystal, but only one crystal. Well, not supposed to. I believe you can finish them faster if you have a really good group.
Now burn!
you know, a better than is necessary. It's probably potentially hurtful.
I wouldn't blink.
Very nice. I am dead.
Just like
We lost one more, but we're also very close to the end of the fight.
get up.
Get over the thing.
In bad shape here.
Yikes. That was bad. Oh, that was really bad.
I appreciate the help.
3 people, we're not going to make it here. It's too big.
Why are you fighting us?
Death's
Just gonna GG here. Oh, we almost got it though. We lack some CC for the spites and the big guy at end. Yeah, I think it's mostly about how many mechanics there are to dodge. We weren't close to dying to the DPS check. I believe that's fine. We just need to CC better. Wait. Unfortunately, I've already changed out what my big. This is what I can do to have more CC ability. That's my spectral grasp. That's the basically what my build can do to be more CC without losing quickness of time. It does feel good, however, when Anka is like, here's a lot of oh yikes. Okay, we lost a lot of people here instantly. GG. It does feel good, however, when Anka is like, here's 15 stacks of poison, and you're like, okay, here are all the stacks back. Whew. Okay. So, 1 A heal and 1 DPS. Well, they can do A heal? Good. DPS. Perfect. Please do Mitch. Mitch is in that group. Good. Whew. Hold on. Wait. And door are both Q DPS in 3. Corrupted is oh. Good. And here I thought that I had figured the DPS lag out. Do. Whew. Hold on, I'll just save your ears from this. There we go. Nice cold beverage on a hot day. Whew. Group.
Arise, my creation.
At a bit of CC trouble. So if you have good CC options, new tips to equip. And do. Ah!
Armored up.
One try more. Another night here in the Junkyard strike. Oh god,
Good.
this is the... Yeah, I forgot to look for these, but I still nailed them like the absolute boss I am.
Standing. Barely.
That was a terrible choice of standing around and healing though.
Close your eyes.
Read that. GG. And reset. Dead. This early isn't worth going for. Might as well be generous with the GGs. If we have 3 people failing the mechanics at the beginning, might as well start over. Can focus them more. Whew.
that one for days.
Another. I wouldn't blink.
Pound it into dust.
I am dead.
Close your eyes.
These men who seem to know my crime will surely come a second time, one day more.
Just
I
let
did
go.
not live one day.
Brilliant Emma.
How can I live when we are parted? It's one of those things that, you know, probably shouldn't sing too much online. I hear that some copyright people take it very seriously whether or not someone does a little bit of singing and dancing on their streams. But it's just one of those things, right?
Pull through.
Not enough energy.
This power feels good.
Brilliant Emma.
Enough. Just let go.
Oh god, I jumped back in there.
You'll be doing that one for days. Shut still. Need support. Feeling better. Time to bust some heads.
Close your eyes.
It's so easy to get something on your head, so to speak, in your caught in your mind.
You're finished.
Ooh. But yeah, I feel like this one requires a lot of concentration. Just because the main mechanic, it isn't so much that any of the mechanics are complex. They're actually very simple. All of the mechanics
This
are,
power feels good.
you know, all of the mechanics are just dodge this and that and this too, and also dodge that. So it's not too difficult to handle the mechanics themselves, but because there's so many of them at the same time, you really have to do a lot of dodging and weaving to get around it. Especially if you don't notice them coming at the beginning. Luckily both our guys that missed that mechanic survived, which is surprising but nice.
Shut still.
Oh, I'm not.
Try me.
Okay, we got to the last fight. Oh, whoop, the last phase. We got to the last phase with all 10 people still alive. Looks like a good win.
This is getting serious. I was in some deep trouble.
I said as someone went down on the stairs.
Another.
Whew.
I wouldn't blink.
I don't have enough energy.
Contact is sworn.
Get up.
Oh, we didn't get the last one. We did just lose a single. We did just lose a single crystal, which is pretty good. What we want to see. We can make sure to only lose a second crystal the next time as well. That would be optimal. We're doing very well. This might just be the run. Which, of course, means that I've jinxed it now that I've said that. But I need to keep like some salt at my desk that I can throw over my shoulder whenever I say dumb stuff like, hey, this might be the run.
Running out of endurance.
Oh, I'm not one of those.
Don't look away. Shock blades, shock not.
So much stuff happening on top of each other.
That's how it's done.
But we got it. We got it. Good job, everyone. Very nice. Woo! We did both of the things we set up as today's challenge in just 2 hours, where last week it took us 10 hours to just do a single one. Woo! Oh. Okay. So, my question is, should we end stream here, or should we try to do like Kaineng Overlook CM again, just to see if we can do it? I'm not sure. I am leaning towards maybe just ending the stream here, because tomorrow there's going to be both news about the new expansion, but also just tomorrow there's going to be the return to Secrets of the Obscure event, and I think that would probably be a nice. I want to have a video out for that, right? I want to, as early as possible, have a video out for that. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure what the achievements are going to be. We're going to have the local response achievements, which means complete 10 events in each zone. We're going to have the Revenge of X, the Revenge of each boss achievements, which means we are going to have to kill the meta event end bosses. And we are going to have the Return to achievement that are story-based. Yeah, that sounds good, Feltharin. See you around. Yeah. The Return to... I think they're just called Return to achievements, the ones that are like complete the story chapters again. So I think doing a little bit more work on that video today might be good for me. So I think I will just end the stream here. Keep it short and nice. And next time we'll have to see if there's anything we can do to make it more difficult, so that I might have to actually give up something. Have a good one, everyone.